Hello, and welcome back to another episode of SkyrimPlus. Today, I'm featuring Wizard's Well by Heem Productions. We'll start in Riften near the gate where you bribe the guard to enter. There are the Riften stables. And now we're going to head back down this main road past the Khajiit camp until we find a path to the left. And if you take this little path towards Merryfair Farm, we find a portal to the Wizard's Well. This looks pretty intriguing. Let's check it out. And here we are inside of the Wizard's Well. And as we look up, you can see the home. Don't all of these lights make this place look amazing? Heem Productions is used to making mods with great atmosphere. There's nothing cookie cutter about their work. Before I forget, let's check out these pull chains that are behind us. If we pull the chain on the right, it takes us to a portal near Markarth, where you can also access the well. The middle chain takes us out to Winterhold. The portal here is on the path to the college shortly after you pass Feralda's test. And the pull chain on the left is the one in the rift, which we took to get here. Now that we've seen the ways to enter and exit, we can take a look over here at this wood pile. It also has a wood chopping block and woodcutter's axe for your firewood needs. Those lights in the stones sure do make this space more interesting. It definitely has a mystical feel. And when we go down the hill, we find a full smithing suite. I love all these dark elf lanterns. And look at the chain somehow holding up those large stones in the air. Must be the creation of a wizard. To the left you have a custom smelter. Next to that is a tanning rack and some safes for storage. There's an enchanted crossbow you can take with you on top of the barrels that you can use for additional storage. You have a custom grindstone. It looks like it has some Dwemer influence for sure. Here's your workbench, and next to that is your anvil, and that completes the suite. As we come out of this space, you can see some hot magma on the floor. Don't step on that in the middle of the night. Here's Nirn's largest dark elf lantern. It was included in the new Nice Book of World Records. Let's take one more look up at the outside of this marvelous home. And now let's go take a closer look. If this style of home intrigues you and you like quest mods, you should check out Heem's other mods like Project AHO and Carved Brink. When you get to the top of the stairs, you'll get the option to levitate to the top like you do in Tel Mithryn in the Dragonborn DLC. There's your front door. And then to the side, you have some items that you'd likely find in Solstheim. And as we take a look at this awesome view, we have some more of those stone squares, chains, and tons of those stone lights. There really isn't a comparable space in Skyrim. And when we look down, we can see our well openings to travel, our wood chopping block, and our smithing suite. And next to us, we have a table and chair where we can sit and have a drink, read a book or two, or just enjoy the view. Now it's time to head inside. As we enter, we realize the home will be very Solstheim inspired. The lighting is already providing us with some eye candy. We'll start by turning back towards the front door, where we have a place to kick off our shoes after a long day. There's a mannequin, a small cupboard for storage. I like that they use these openings to display things like our food. And here's a fire and a cooking pot for your cooking needs. Looks like you'll have a spot for your books and a few tankards. And here's your meat and cheese. And here's another bookshelf and mannequin to display your favorite armor. Next, we found our master bedroom. You have a double bed, a bedside chest, a strongbox, knapsack, and a few other places to sit and relax. This next section is mostly for static displays, but you do have a chest for storage and a table that you could decorate with the use of Jackson's positioner. There's another mannequin, a cupboard, and a strongbox tucked into one of these openings. And there's our front door again. Now it's time to check out my favorite part of the home, the downstairs. The first thing you'll notice is the unique lighting. Personally, I love this, especially if I'm going to have a mage playthrough. It just sets the tone for your roleplay. Look at this stunning space. Straight ahead, you have a table with a soul gem and a chair, and right behind that is a garden, which has some death bells that you can harvest. We also have a lot of hanging moss, which has been converted to climbing roses by the mod Hanging Moss to Climbing Roses. And here's a quaint dining table for 2, and a large stack of books for the studious mage. And in the corner of the room, we have a couple of wardrobes and another chest for more storage. And here's another look at that center garden. And as we come back around, we have another mannequin. In the last corner of the home, we find our crafting space with an alchemy lab and arcane enchanter, with a few bookshelves above, some cabinet space underneath, and a safe for your valuables. And in the back, you have some decoration with a troll skull and some soul gems and scrolls, and just past that is a bookshelf. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. Wizard's Well is quite the creative player home, with a unique design and imaginative lighting. The home offers entrance portals from the Rift, right outside of Markarth, and on the path to the College of Winterhold. The home has most of the common amenities, like this woodchopping block, full smithing suite with custom workstations, a cooking pot for your cooking needs, several mannequins to display your favorite armor acquisitions, and your alchemy lab and arcane enchanter. My personal favorite touches were the lighting schemes, both inside of the home and outside, scattered around the open space. I also really enjoyed the custom smithing stations, like the smelter and the Stormer grindstone. After all, variety's the spice of life. If you're looking for a non-cookie cutter mage home, you might say that Wizard's Well is worth diving into. This concludes my feature of Wizard's Well. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.